Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 39 of Direwolf20's Modern Skyblock series. Today, as you can see, I am making refined obsidian. So last episode, we made a really good amount of power. Like, really good. Look at it. It's amazing. I'm super hyped. I'm really excited to have, like, a really nice bit of power gen going on. And as you can see, we've kind of backstuffed our ethylene. And as a result, we'll probably start backstuffing this gas tank of ethylene. This thing will start backstuffing, and then eventually we won't need power anymore for the time being, right? But we're definitely producing more wheat and seeds than is necessary for the projects that we're working on right now, aka that stuff that we're making. So that's super cool. Refined obsidian dust. You should have no problem splitting into that. Okay, cool. More osmium, please. So I'm making refined obsidian because I want to. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. More osmium, please. Ding. Do the dings. Yay. I'm making refined obsidian because I can get a refined obsidian heater, combustion heater. So I was looking at combustion heaters, right? So there's the wood and the stone and the bronze. These are all ones that we've played with before, right? And then we've got steel, which is not bad, but that uses furnace fuels. There's electrum, that uses RF, and it's 240% speed, 130% efficiency. And then there's nether brick, which is stinky. There's lead, which needs radioactive powder. Nope. Manulin, which needs lava. Nope. Signalum, which we don't have access to yet. Signalum requires stage TM, right? So thermal machinery for signalum. Endstone uses ender pearls. We're not going to get that one. Enderium, same deal as signalum. Dark matter and light matter we don't have access to yet. And then there's osmium, which is a bad speed and efficiency, but refined obsidian combustion heater seems to be pretty good. Speed 210, efficiency 1240. By comparison to the electrum one, yeah, I think we're pretty good there, right? Like, definitely better. Now, I mean, Enderium probably seems to be, like, really good. I would like to do Enderium eventually, but refined obsidian is what I have access to right now. So, refined obsidian it is. So I'm going to try out the refined obsidian heater and see how that works out for us. So to do that, we're going to need a couple things. First off, I think it's time that I build a basement. I know, mind blown, right? But it's been a while. I think it's probably about time. Do I still have that torch making thingy? Because I feel like that torch making thingy would be nice once we get to the basement. Some kind of lantern doohickey, right? I have no idea what even mod it's from. But I remember like there was an item that automatically made torches for you. And placed them automatically in dark areas. And I wasn't using it for the longest time because it was messing with my dark room. But I kind of want it back. This guy. Lantern of Paranoia. Places torches in unlit areas automatically. Shift right click to nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're going to play with that to make the thing that I want to make. Meanwhile, let's put away the coal generator. I've got so many things going on right now in my inventory that it's like pure shenanigans. But I know I need at least 6 quartz. And what else I need, I'm not sure, but we're going to find out. So you need a piece of lapis. And then we're good for the quartz, this thingy. And then we're going to need a refined obsidian, that thing. And then we need that, and that's cool. Now for casings, refresh my memory on what the stats of this thing. So mostly he cares about speed and efficiency. And casings play a role in efficiency and max heat units, right? So max heat units is important, and efficiency is important. So efficiency and max heat units looks really nice in refined obsidian casings. I like the looks of that. So refined obsidian it is. Boom. And boom. So we're going to go with the refined obsidian casing as well. So what I'm going to do is just basically remove this whole thing. Bing and bing. You and you, right? And for the time being, I can probably just put you guys away. And that should be a really nice... Wow, look at that efficiency. I don't know what that means for the for this guy, for the combustion heater. The speed's not great, but we knew that going in. We'll get better speed probably out of Enderium heat dude, but that is cool, man. Efficiency 680, efficiency 1240. So I think even once we upgrade the heater to Enderium, because the combustion heater is going to be better stats for the... So this is 210, 1240. This is... Well, I mean, I don't know. Is efficiency or speed more important? I really don't know which one's more important for the heater. Efficiency and speed, I get. Both are useful over there on that thing. But this one, not 100% sure. If I'm being honest, I'm not 100% sure. But let's do basement. Does that sound like a plan? And related tasks. So part of me, and I never even opened up all these rewards that I got, but let's put away the steel, the refined obsidian, and the osmium, because those are like actual resources that are specific to mechanism. And then I'm going to put away you and the other resources I have. Basically cleaning up my inventory in advance of a really large crafting system. Well, building system. Sweet. And then my builder's wand, which I may need an extra of. And I'm going to go ahead and say absolutely, almost certainly we'll need an extra of. So if I don't have an extra one of these laying around, nothing's jumping out at me, I'll just make one. And hey, Redstone, how are you doing? So diamond. I'm pretty sure I can't make this builder wand yet, so I need, yeah. So that's, nether stars are an unfamiliar item, so I can't use them to craft just yet. So let's go downstairs. I already built the startings of a basement, right? That's this guy. And technically, I can probably get rid of this whole system right here, by the way. Because I don't need that water wheel anymore. We already have, like, an amazingly good... So basically what I'm going to do is this. And then I'm going to turn on F7. And we're going to see how this Lantern of Paranoia works down here. Now, it may... Oh, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Now, is that using torches from my inventory? Don't do that. Okay, yeah. So A, yes it is. And B, don't do that. Don't place torches on the walls of an area that I'm building out in, Lantern. So what I'll do, now that I know how the Lantern works, because until now I didn't, is first eat food, second get a stack, half a stack, because I'm going to probably want around 2 stacks of torches. Bring up inventory space, plus a stack of torches equals win. And I'll leave this turned off for now. We'll build with the builder's wand, and then we will turn it back on. But I like that. And hopefully it'll do a nice job with patterning out the torches, and it's not a giant mess, but we'll find out pretty soon. So this is how I like to build all day long. And I better make it so that you can't accidentally build on top of you. And yeah, I'm using cobblestone. I'm a terrible person. Maybe at some point I'll get an exchanger and exchange all this cobblestone for something nicer looking. But for now, this is what I have in large supply. So guess what? That's what's up. There we go. Making a reasonable basement with as much cobblestone as I have. That's about all the cobblestone I have. Cool. So now, let's go over to here. Hey, guys. Yeah, I know. Alright. I kind of like that. I don't like that it only covers currently dark areas and not ones that'll be dark at nighttime. That's right, those can be managed manually. And it was a little haphazard. It wasn't like a nice grid system. I mean, it's kind of a nice grid system, but it's not a great grid system. And it's probably not great because there's other lighting sources that were interfering with it. But TLDR, we've got... That's awesome. Let's also build out... I'm going to get more cobblestone. So let's turn you off for the time being. Let's get more cobble. Because I want to build towards my other structure, right? So I can... Because the purpose of this is the capability of... Let's put all this away. Does that look good? That looks good. The purpose of this is being able to... run my wiring from my mechanism power gen over to the rest of my base, right? So that's the main purpose and goal of this setup that we're about to make. So here, and we'll just go along this way. Builder's Wand plus Lantern of Paranoia equals not a terrible basement building system. Getting there, but I think my wand is going to expire before I get all the way there. Yep, totally. Enderman, please. All right, so we'll get 1, 2. Nice. That's not bad. Okay, so with that set, let's get another Builder's Wand, and then we'll be good to go for running the power line. And what I want to test out is what the combustion chamber looks like. I'm thinking this one will be way better now, but I just want to validate that. So we have to run the power line over there, and then we have to test that he actually does a better job of doing his stuff. His combusting. So we'll expand you out here. Also make sure that we don't have this enabled, because that would be a giant mess to clean up. I think Builder's Wands, is it Builder's Wands that has like the command to undo the last building that it did? That would be cool if it had that. I think it has that, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, pretty much. So you are lighting up yellow areas, interesting. So what's making you not light up some of the yellow areas, but yes to others? I couldn't tell you. Okay. So that looks good, right? So new basement, looking sharp. The joys of Builder's Wanding and cobblestone. And yes, cobblestone, I know. Like I said. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll just get a few more pieces of cobble, and then we'll go build out to that thing. Now, the next thing we're going to need is a healthy amount of cable. Advanced universal cables would probably be good, because that's 5,000 RF a tick. And I don't think there's much at this point, so I need steel and redstone. So steel, yes. I'm going to need a little bit more iron, a little bit more redstone. Probably a lot more iron and a lot more redstone, let's put it that way. So let's get you and you. Wow, we don't have a ton of redstone, but hopefully enough to get the thing running before we need to do more. So let's get infusing you guys and infusing these guys to get more of these. Cool. So steel dust. Liking it, guys. Really liking it. Smelting. And remember, I can add more smelting factories here, and probably will. Upgrade it 2 more times. I think 9 is what you wind up with in the end, or is it 7? I forget what the top tier factory is, but I want to say it's 9. Cool. All right, so cables, we're going to want to get basically as many of these as we can, and we want to get as many of these as we can. And then we already have some more advance in there, so that's pretty good, right? That works for me. And we do have... So I found out we do have open blocks elevators. So that is a thing that we have. Pretty sure I can survive that fall. Yes, I can. Nice. All right, cool. So doot, 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 doot. Paranoia lantern. And off. Nice. Okay, so you, Ultimate Energy Cube. Your sidedness, I want the bottom to be an output so that you can output power to the bottom there. Nice. Perfect. And then basically I'm going to run wiring throughout my base. How's that sound? Oh boy, that's a fall. Yeah, dire fall. It's alright, I'll survive. It's all good. I probably survived. Yay, I survived. That's right. I didn't expand that too far. You know what I'll do is I will take this guy, configure him. That way. And then we'll be good. All right, let's come back in a minute once I've run this cabling off camera. All right, guys, so this should be getting pretty darn close. It seems like I always build my basements in such a way that they are one block too tall so that I have to jump in order to place my cabling on the roof. I always do that, and it's hilarious to me that I make that derp. But that said, should we test making redstone in our new fancy refined obsidian casing? Yes, we should. I absolutely want to. So what I'm going to do is get some gunpowder. I'm going to get some more gunpowder than that. Let's get 4 stacks of it. So 4 stacks of gunpowder should turn... Yes, 1 stack will turn into blaze dust. 3 stacks of blaze dust, and then the other 3 stacks plus the 3 blaze dust will be all redstone. Right? So if I do this... Oh my! Did you guys see that? That was amazing. Remember how long that took? Your delay is going to be like 20, Chief. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Did that literally make all of it in one explosion? That is amazing. That is amazing. I love it. Remember how long redstone took to make? Oh my goodness, guys, that is so cool. Did you see that? That is awesome. I just want to craft with this a million times now. That is so cool. I don't think it's making any more redstone than it was before. Like, it doesn't improve like the amount you get per craft like that thing does over there. But it totally makes it way better. Oh, that is so cool. You know what else? We can make glowstone with that now, because this thing has plenty of heat units for glowstone. It's more heat units than this thing has, which to me means this is now garbage and can be taken down. We don't need him anymore, right? So that's cool. So all these pieces can go away. And dudes, that is so cool. How did you get dropped on the floor now? So you can go away all these things. You, sir, can go back on there. Occasionally explosions happen and it's bad times, but that's okay. So that's a huge amount of redstone. I'm gonna trash these glass pieces. Guys, seriously, did you see that? That was amazingly cool. How fast that operated. I was not expecting it to be that good. And then it was. So speaking of, you know what else I want to do? Speaking of that cool thing over there, iron. I want some 2 blaze and a rotten flesh. I want a bit more iron than we currently have because we've been burning through that pretty good. Out of curiosity, am I capable of reaching the Quartus alchemical dust stage yet? No, that requires these 2 things, which are unfamiliar items. Quartus is the tier after Tertius. So Tertius easy, Quartus really, really far behind and gated behind what we currently have. So let's make a bunch more iron. And you still have a decent amount of alchemical glass. Cool. Alright, so that is awesome. Plus we have redstone flowing through our base. So the other thing I'm probably going to want to do is maybe rearrange some of how this works. So like you guys... totally not even interested in having you anymore, right? Like, you're junk. You can go away. This thing is probably really not even needed, but I could, if I wanted to, feed power into it so that it could stay there. But I don't know. We'll see. But I want to do a little bit of base cleanup right now real quick. So you're probably not needed anymore, right? Who needs passive 80 RF per tick when you've got, like, passive infinity RF per tick like we currently have? It's so good that I'm... Can you hear the excitement in my voice? Like, I'm a little bit excited about how cool it is to have, like, a steady supply of RF. And you break. Now we're talking, right? Can I break you guys without a big kerfuffle of shenanigans? I would like to break you in a vein minery fashion. I should be able to do that. Yeah, that worked. Excellent. And what are you all about? I don't even know. Probably just from me doing my thing. Okay. So with that, you're cleaned up. Nice. Okay, so you've got power, but you're technically going to run out of power at some point. Are you done? You have a redstone signal on, right? So you're going to drain out power, but you're not going to get any more because we don't have any power going into this battery anymore. So two options with this. We could keep the battery and all the wiring that we have here, which is, you know, it's all cool. I think I've got a crafting table here. Let's do this real fast, just so I can fill in this floor with a builder's wand. 1, 2, 3. Nice. And then we can just trash these. And these and this. Sure, why not? Well, why not? Keep that guy. Alright, so that said, this can go away, all these things can go away, because really no need for that anymore, right? Huge amount of space, totally not necessary. All these guys are totally, for now, do we want to keep this as is? I mean, I don't like the wiring all around here, but it's not too bad. I would like to get this guy running in a more steady fashion, so what I'm going to do is let's do this. Let me get that engineer's hammer, because I think that's the only way to manipulate that battery thing. And what we can do is, for the time being at least, engineer's hammer him so that he has a blue input on the bottom, and then just connect him to the power line. Boom. And then the battery should now be full. Remember, it was like half. It already drained by half. Now we're cooking, right? Totally full. Totally awesome. Which means pump jack going crazy. Fluid tank is going to fill up nice and quickly, and we'll get a lot of oil. Not sure if and what for we would need it, but hey, pump jack can run and we can get oil. I'm sure there'll be a use for it at some point. All right, so that is power flow out throughout the base. How cool is that? So with that said, we're a little bit low on advanced universal cables, but we can totally get more really easily because all it is redstone and steel, and all steel technically is that stuff, right? So more steel cooking up super fast, courtesy of these upgrades. Ooh, and I can probably even make more speed upgrades. Because now that we don't have like any power concerns, or at least not any real power concerns, speed upgrades is totally a thing that we can make, right? Right? Just for giggles, we could make this guy have all 8 speed upgrades in him, and let's just see how fast this runs with 8 speed upgrades in you. And how much RF per tick for that matter. So your upgrades should be fully maxed out, 8 out of 8, so 10x the speed. Oh yeah, we don't have enough power. That's awesome. So you're trying to need it is like 20,000 RF per tick. Awesome. So 6 needs okay, cool. Let's do 5 more of these. 6 needs 3,000 RF per tick. And I think my limiting factor might either be the HV wire connectors or the basic universal cables behind. Probably, at the very least, these, right? Because they're only capable of like 1,000. Yeah, so that's that is cool. And smelting factory, I'll throw 2 more speed upgrades in you, why not? And we can smelt up our steel dust. So that's 3,000 RF a tick. Nice and quick. Oh yeah, look at you, you're draining like crazy. Ha! Neat. Alright, so that's a thing that we have done now. Beautiful. So that's all my power gen chilling over here. Bing. You're producing power like nobody's business. You are backstuffed on ethylene, which means you have the capacity to output somewhere around 2.2 thousand RF per tick. You're backstuffing on ethylene almost. You are making biofuel like crazy. You've got plenty of oxygen and you're avoiding excess. That's just all around awesome. All around awesome. All right, back in a minute. All right, so I'm making some more of these guys because what I'd like to do is be able to support higher power. Sweet. So into the basement we go. Ideally at some point I would have different... So what do we got here? What would be a nice power run? Right along here? Does that sound fair? Eventually I'd have some kind of like elevators to get up and down as wanted. That works. Sweet. So you're going into that guy. You guys should have no problem with your power now. And that is awesome. I like it. Cool, right back. So let's get a mechanism tank for fluids. And let's check out this rotary condensator guy. Let's also check out all these lines. Because basically what I'm going to want to have now is let's get... So you're my ethylene tank, right? Yep, that is correct. What if we... Thinking real quick, I want to restructure this so that underneath... So I think underneath you have things going into you, don't you? Yeah. So the power line being up top is kind of important. But let's get our rotary condensator here. And it looks like you've got two sides. So, and you don't have a side configuration. So I'm pretty sure the ethylene has to go in on the left. Let's get our advanced universal cables connected here so that you can get power. Let's get, I'm going to borrow this ethylene tank. Let me make another one real quick. Yeah, let's make another one of these. Basic tank. So I'm basically going to swap it out, right? I wonder if I can right-click it like this. So this... Nope, okay. So you and you. So you're an empty ethylene tank now that you're going to be producing and getting ethylene in. And then you are an ethylene tank that's awesome, draining into the rotary condensator. Cool. And you're making liquid ethylene, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, so what's the quest that I'm currently on? Hdpe creator, right? I want to knock that out before we wrap up the episode, because that's just something we've been working on for like 2 or 3 episodes now, and I keep getting distracted. So I don't see you detecting that this is cool, but I guess you will. Hdpe pellets, right? So I need liquid ethylene and oxygen. Okay, so let's get another tank, and let's get a pressurized PRC. Pressurized reaction chamber. Cool. So I think I need more osmium in these guys. Am I correct in what this is? Yeah, that's what I want, those things. Right, so you, check. You, check. 1, 2, and I'm actually going to want 3 of these. And you'll see why in a minute. And then you just need a dynamic tank. Cool. Put that in there, put that in there, take that out, and you should be good. So there's your pressurized reaction chamber. So the same thing I did with the ethylene here, I'm going to do with the oxygen here. I'm going to pick up this oxygen. I'm going to put down this gas tank for empty oxygen, and I'm going to say dump excess, right? So any excess oxygen will get dumped. Cool. So you've got liquid ethylene. You're going to have a pressurized reaction chamber now. Now, real quick, let's just check. Side config. Fluids on the left. And gas on the right. Right? And you are going to wind up making Hdpe pellets. And oxygen. Okay. So substrates have to go in there too. So in theory, with that configured as it is, you side config. Are you getting your? No, you're not. Side config, fluids, yellow. Your side config, muffling, energy. I might need to pipe to extract. Basic mechanical pipe. Ah, don't do that. Bad mechanism. Good, you retained your inventory. Not that it would have been the end of the world, but that's right, fluid mode. Hey, now we're talking, right? Fluids are going in. Oxygen. Auto-eject on. Are you cool? Oxygen's full, liquid ethylene's full. So then I put substrates in there. Yeah, no. And you make Hdpe pellets after you receive. Booyah! That's what's up. Quest complete. Nice. Alright, wrapping up point for the episode. Darrell20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will come back next time. We will play a little bit more with Mechanism, because as I said, the comments were very clear. You guys wanted to see more Mechanism. Dyer's doing what you wanted. See, I do read the comments. Everybody always thinks I don't read the comments. Trust me, I totally 100% read the comments. So we did good things today. We did very nice, awesome things. So we got Hdpe Pellets. We completed that quest. I'll probably knock out all these guys, and if I get anything good from it, you'll find out next episode, but assume I didn't. Alright guys, take it easy.